Hi everybody, welcome back to Smile with Erin D. I am Erin D, and we're back for another Disney vs. Pixar movie bracket challenge. This week is pretty interesting. We have Walle versus Toy Story. I absolutely love Walle, and as we all know, I don't absolutely love Toy Story, but I think this is a really fun comparison, so I can't wait to see who you vote for to go on to the next round. So let's get started. So I want to dive into the characters a little bit deeper this time than in the last round, because as we continue on in this bracket challenge, we all know I think the music is super important, but who's got to go on to the next round? I think we've got to get into characters and why they stole our hearts. In Walle is a love story, but it's not a traditional love story. Walle definitely loves Eve right from the beginning. Walle is voiced by Burtt, and Eve is voiced by Elsa Knight. They both do a fantastic job, and they bring these characters to life. Eve in the beginning has absolutely no interest in Walle whatsoever, and she's just there to do her job, find some sort of light, and she has no interest in Walle whatsoever. But Walle, he knows his woman when he sees him. So I love their love story. I love that in the end, Eve really does show her feelings for Walle because, well, she sort of saves him. And Walle, well, he's just so cute right from the beginning. He definitely stole our hearts as he was a lone soul kind of fixing up the earth for us. So let's talk about Toy Story. Now, I may not love Toy Story, but I do love some of their characters. It's hard not to when one of them is voiced by one of my very favorite actors, Tom Hanks. And that, of course, is Woody. Woody is the favorite toy of Andy, who is threatened by the new favorite toy, Buzz Lightyear, voiced by Tim Allen. Their friendship does not start out well. Definitely competitive. But in the end, that's exactly what it is. A friendship that endures and is really there for each other. It's hard not to get invested in this show or this movie. Sorry. But I do love their franchise because of that, and I love the morals they teach us about friendship. It's really hard to not talk about some of the side characters in these movies because, especially in Toy Story, they have some of the best. Mr. Potato Head, we have Slinky. I mean, Slinky's so popular, he even gets a ride. I mean, come on, who hasn't rode the Slinky Dash dog? Sorry if I'm mispronouncing this, but I have seen my sister ride it a whole bunch of times, and it looks really fun. If I were into those kind of rides, I would go for it just because he looks so cute. Now, in Walle and Eve, there aren't a ton of supporting characters in the beginning, but as we get into the ship, one of my very favorites is the robot that is trying to clean up, and, well, they're not making it easy for him. So I love that they even have a short on that. The robot that is trying to clean up, and, well, they're not making it easy for him. So I love that they even have a short on that. The robot that is trying to clean up, and, well, they're not making it easy for him. They have great supporting characters, but I would have to give it up to Toy Story for the supporting characters because they have a handful of them and they're all amazing. So let's get into the box office success. Now, Toy Story was the very first Pixar movie. So you would think it wouldn't be as great or a huge smash right out of the gate, would you? Well, it was. Toy Story grossed $394.1 million. That's incredible. It was groundbreaking at the time, just Pixar's animation style, just groundbreaking. And they hit it right out of the ballpark. Now, Walle, it did come along later, so its success was phenomenal. $755.1 million. It just topped the charts. I think both movies are a huge success in the box office. Toy Story may have done less, but it was the first one for Pixar, and it started it off. So thank you, Toy Story, for that. So let's talk about the animation, because we have to dig a little deeper this time. The animation style for Walle was phenomenal. They told a story without even talking in the beginning, just from the visual effects, from the realistic robot to the stunning scenery. I mean, not really beautiful, but very artistic with the garbage on the earth and how they made that work. And I love the cameo. I'm a huge Hello Dolly fan, so seeing Walle enjoy part of Hello Dolly, well, it stole my heart. Now, Toy Story may look a little retro to us now, but at the time, it was groundbreaking. It was the first full-length CGI movie, and they really set the stage for what would come for Pixar in the future. And without Toy Story, I don't know that we would have classics like Walle, obviously the Toy Story franchise, but Monsters Incorporated, which is one of my very favorites. So, groundbreaking, and I am so grateful for Toy Story for that. And that was hard to say. But I love both movies in the groundbreakingness that they were, and I think it's fantastic. So, which movie do you prefer? Because we're getting down to it. We got to make our vote soon. You guys, put them in the comments below and let me know why.
And now a pros and cons list for each movie, starting with Walle. The pros: visually stunning with groundbreaking CGI and cinematic style. Deep emotional storytelling, conveys feelings with minimal dialogue. Thought-provoking social commentary for all ages. And nearly wordless first half, showcasing Pixar's creative risk-taking. The cons: pacing can feel slow, especially for younger kids. Heavy environmental themes might feel preachy to some, and lacks nostalgia factor that the Toy Story movie has. And now on to Toy Story. The pros: the first fully computer animated feature, Pixar's historic debut. Iconic, lovable characters, Woody, Buzz, etc. A perfect blend of humor and adventure for all ages, and universally acclaimed 100% on Rotten Tomatoes. The cons: early CGI looks dated, especially human characters. Simpler themes, less philosophical depth than Walle. Multiple climaxes, causing some pacing issues, and may feel more safe compared to Walle's boldness.
Let's talk about lasting impressions. So, lasting impressions, Toy Story has definitely hit the hearts of many generations now. This movie came out in 1995 and is still beloved today. Not only does it have other movies in the franchise that are still coming out, which is phenomenal, it also has rides, it has a land at Disney World. I mean, Hollywood Studios really gave it a really good space. I have some really cute pictures from Toy Story. Even though it's not my favorite movie, I do appreciate it. Walle, while hugely successful in the box office and has many great short films, it hasn't had the franchise success that Toy Story has had. Now, I'm not saying that Disney shouldn't come out with another Walle movie. I'm just saying I wouldn't be sad. But Toy Story, well, it did hit our hearts, and we just can't get enough of it. Or, well, I guess some of you can't get enough of it. Thank you so much for joining me. It is that time. I want to hear from you guys. So please let me know in the comments below, on our post page. Vote. Let me see who's going to the next round. I can't wait to see. I do get so excited when you guys are excited when your movie goes to the next round. I love reading all those comments. Please keep them coming. And as always, remember, find a reason to smile today. Bye, everybody.